We're in London session and about to move into New York session, and a quick look into the structure of the market. And we have seen that the market open and gold market is looking somehow. It's looking somehow. While buyers are still very much skeptical, as U.S. inflation data report will determine the next trade trajectory. So we'll be looking up, and when you look critically from the top, you will see we have a consumer price index. The consumer price index from the Bureau of Labor Statistics measures the change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumers, excluding food and energy. CPI account for majority of overall inflation, and inflation is important for currency valuation. As rising inflation leads central bank to increase interest rates in respectful inflation containment mandate, which is 2% given to Federal Reserve by Committee on Money. And we'll be looking at these things, and you look at the projects, we'll see our CPI coming on 12th, and this is very important. And we'll look at FOMC member Becken speaks, and we'll have a federal budget balance. And on 14th, we'll have a consumer producer price index, which is very important. Also, another watch tool by Federal Reserve, and the FOMC Federal Open Market Committee will be watching these data, and unemployment data will come into play, which will be compared and be married with CPI data to make a critical decision in monetary policy changes. And then when we come to September, we're expecting that rate cut might be evaluated based on critical information received. So you look at the structure here on 4 hours time frame, which is my preferred on intraday. You will see we have here ROS1 resistance becomes support and breakout structure, ROS the same, and you have breakout structure here. And you will see when you come back to your line chart, you will see a breakout structure at this level, and prices come here to respect the structure. After breaking out from the structure, we have seen that an ascending trend line, ROS1, ROS2, ROS3, ROS4, ROS5, SR1, price have come here to retest. A retest and as well resistance becomes support and breakout structure. And you see price have broken this black descending trend line. So what you look at is, I want to see a push into 78, 76. You look for a sell opportunity. You want price to return into this demand floor. That is what you want. You want price, a return into this demand floor. You look for a buy. This is what you should be looking at. So this is where you should have your buy order. Your buy order should be in this zone. So this is where you should expect your buy order. So you want a so let me give a diagram, a schematic diagram of what to expect in this section. I don't know the momentum that New York is coming with, but I want price to go back to retest a broken previous demand floor, and we use that impetus and come down to a most preferred area. Why do I prefer here? If you look critically in the structure, you will see here is